Detailing Girl, passion, polish and real life. Welcome to my detailing channel.
Hi everybody, I took a vacation, also 2 weeks from YouTube, and just starting today, but I'm facing a really big problem because I have the Toyota in and I need to do a full detail on this, and then I need to switch it with the BMW because that's parked inside always. And my major problem at the moment is, I think everybody in the Netherlands knows this already, but we have snow, and I really like snow, but the big problem is the BMW is a back wheel drive. So if I'm gonna drive it outside, I can't get it up again because my driveway is a bit up. And then the other problem is I need to wash the Toyota, and I wash my cars outside. So yay for snow. I absolutely love snow. I asked for snow, so you get what you asked for. But at this moment it's kind of a problem. So what am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna go to Hornbach construction store, get some salt and a snow shovel and shovel my driveway. Then do the fan away, so I have a nice spot there. Drive the Toyota outside, rinse it off, because luckily it's a new car, so I don't need to do a really deep wash. I can do a lot of it inside. So wash the Toyota, drive the Toyota on the other side of the street. Take the BMW outside. Hopefully I can get it inside again, otherwise I will have a problem and I need some help later this day to push it in. But then I can drive the Toyota inside and start to work on the Toyota. And because even if it's a new car, there is a really deep scratch in it. So I'm gonna try to do a scratch repair on it. Then do a step polish and also do a coating on it. But yeah, the washing the car in this weather is not kind of something I'm looking forward to. But yeah, we can't do anything about it. You know, I think every detailer that knows this, everybody always says, "Oh my God, I absolutely love your job. You have such a cool job." Well, I don't think anybody ever said it when you're washing a car outside in the snow with -2. And I know it's not good for the car to wash it, but I really need to wash it, and it's been inside and it's going back inside straight away, so I don't think it can do any harm, and it's just a quick rinse. So yeah, let's start washing in the snow. Yay! So I changed the cars, and it was actually a lot easier than I would have expected. The one car that gave me the problems outside in the snow was actually the client's car that was going everywhere and couldn't get any grip when I drove it inside. The BMW, the back tires, I kept on a dry spot. The spot where I parked my van the whole night. So there was no snow and it was not slippery or anything. So really happy those two are switched. Now I'm setting up my lift. I always have a lot of questions about my lift, how it works, and if it's useful. Well, I really like this lift, and why do I like it? Well, sometimes I can use it and sometimes I cannot use it. It's movable. It can lift up almost any car, and it's super easy to put in place. It always looks like it's a lot of work, but it's actually not. It's so easy to use. Also, it's really easy to use on my tiles on the floor. This keeps it still moving, and I never have any problems. I have the lift now for, I think, 4 years, and for me it works absolutely perfect. So I'm really happy about it, and if you've got any questions about my lift, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments so I can reply to them, maybe in a video or just on the comment itself. But this car is now washed. Gonna take it up. Wanted to show you the scratch because that's like here it is, like really deep scratch. And the fun thing is, this is a completely new car, and Most people think when you buy a new car, you don't have to polish it or anything. I always sell a one-step polish with a new car. Why do you always sell it? Well, it's the same as this one. This car drove straight from the dealer to me, and it still has a really deep scratch in it and some washing scratches in it. So it needs that one step, because with transport or anything, it can still get damaged. And if the dealership washes a car themselves, they never do it that safe. It's not mostly a detailer, it's more somebody that just washes cars there for a living, and they don't have much time, so they have to do it quick, and they always have like dirt in their washing mitts or do it with a brush or anything. So it's really important to do a one-step polish on a new car. And I'm gonna take the wheels off, do a wheel coating on it, and also brake coating. The calipers are going to be coated, and the paint itself is going to be coated. So it's a really nice start of my new year. So let's take off a wheel together. Normally I would have used these, but now I can't, because these are, I really have no idea how they're called. I know how it works, but I don't know the name of it. Normally you have the bolts that go inside. These are just the caps of it. See, like this. So normally I would just screw one of these sets in there, and the wheel would hang on top of it, and this would make my life a lot easier, especially because when I started in detailing, everybody told me the one thing I wouldn't be able to do is take wheels off a car. Well, jokes on them. I just found a way that I can still do it and don't have to need to ask some help, because of course I work alone. I can even take off a 23-inch wheel from an Audi. I don't care, because these two really saved my back, my work, and my life in detailing. You screw them in, you take 2 bolts normally out, screw them in there, take the rest of the bolts out, and the wheel will hang on top of those little helpers. If you're wondering how they're called, I have absolutely no idea. I saw some guy using them on Instagram, and I thought, my gosh, that's something I really need. And I just went searching on Google, because I always say Google is your best friend. Just type in anything that makes sense to you, how those two can be called, and most of the time you can find almost anything. And nowadays we have ChatGPT, and you just take a picture, load it up in ChatGPT, and he will tell you what it is. I found them on bol.com. It's a Dutch site. I know they're not for sale there anymore. I also know they're on Temu. Don't go buying them on Temu. That's just like a tip for me, because I always think that everything that's been sold on Temu is like absolute shit. So don't buy them there. Buy some decent ones. They're like 50 or 60 euros in the Netherlands. And believe me, it saves your back so much that normally some guy that you have to pay for a massage or anything, or you're out of business like weeks because you hurt your back, 50 or 60 euros is then like really cheap and a really good investment in your company and in your own mental health. Well, when you take them out, my neighbor is like making a lot of noise in the snow, so I don't know if you guys can hear it. But especially when you have the ceramic wheel discs, if you let a wheel drop on there, then you're like screwed, and they're like really easily breakable, and they're really expensive. So this is a really nice tool. Well, now we don't need to use them, because these have like little hangers of them themselves. I use the oh my god, battery. Normally I know all those names, but at the moment I have a little bit of a blank. It's still Monday. But slagsleutel, really don't know the English name, but I know it in English and in Dutch. I'm gonna take off the bolts, and then I can show you guys how I do this. It is like a girl's way of doing this, I think, because I place my knees underneath the wheel, take the bolts out, and then the wheel will be hanging on my knees. This way I just take it off and roll myself back and put it on the floor. This is for me a way I can do this and still save my back, because it's heavy lifting, and I'm not a professional, but this way it's like really easy for me. So let's take them out, and I can show you how I do this. Of course, you always have to be safe, so don't harm the rims in any kind. Mostly I take the last part out of it by hand, just to work safe. Now I place my knees under it, because this is the last one. Well, luckily it falls this way. You see. and I can just have it on my knees. It's not on my back. It's really good for your back and your health like this. You can just roll it like this. It's as easy as this. Sometimes you have to think smart. You can't always do it perfectly in everybody's eyes. But this works for me like amazing. And you can see how easy it is for me. And I don't have to lift it or anything. So for me, this is the perfect way. And it's maybe a girly way, but hey, I'm a girl. And I'm not afraid to say it. So someone once told me, work hard, not smart. Oh, work smart, not hard. Well, I work smart and I work hard. But when I do wheels, I absolutely like using my Poker wheel thingy. Really no idea how it's called, but it's like super easy for when you coat rims, that it turns and you don't have to take it off. First, we're gonna start with gloves. I don't know if you've ever tried the gloves from Milwaukee. I absolutely love these gloves. They are like really thick and they have these little bubbles on top, and they're just like really steady and firm. I think that's the correct call. It gives you a lot of grip, and I really like working with these gloves. I tried so many gloves, but these for me are like the best, and they're just useful for anything. I'm also super allergic to a lot of gloves. This is a nitrile glove, but also some of the nitrile gloves I still get an allergic reaction to. But these for some reason are for me just like, I don't get any problems with my allergies or anything, and it just works great. Well, we're gonna do a wheel coating. I use the Aquatech profile coating. This is a really nice wheel coating, lasts for 5 years. Don't have much to explain about a wheel coating. You just put it on your applicator and then you put it on your wheels, of course. I normally do all the 4 wheels and then I wipe it off. So let's start. And this is like a really, how do you say it? It's not like slippery or anything. So I think it's a really smart idea to coat these rims, because I think it's gonna be a hell for these rims to clean them if you wanted to do it otherwise. So I don't even think the owner would get them nicely clean. You see how easy it is to just apply it. And with the wheel coating is always nice because you can see exactly where you've been, especially on the matte wheels. The nice thing is you don't have to wipe up that much. I also do the inside, and then of course these parts. You want to make it your client as easy as possible to clean those rims. So every part of the rim I have to put in the coating. And wheel coating, I have them on my wheels as well, is like for me a blessing in the sky, because I absolutely hate washing wheels. And this way it's just a lot easier to maintain for your clients. And that's it. Now after the rest of the rims. I finished the car and it's completely coated. The windows are done, the wheels are done, the wheel arches are done, and the client is supposed to pick it up today, but we here in the Netherlands, it's like crazy. We never have snow. And now today it's like a snowstorm. So let me show you guys. Well, if he's smart, he is not coming to pick up his car, because I don't think driving in this weather is like the smartest thing you can do. The video is a bit different because when I checked out the content that I made, I found out that I had like 40 minutes of content. I edited it and it's gonna be 2 videos. So first I'm gonna do the video about the car and the wheels, and next week there's gonna be a really awesome and informative video about how I'm taking out the deep scratch in the Toyota. So it's gonna be 2 videos, and that's a video of almost, I think, 15 to 20 minutes long. But it's really interesting. I'm sleeping very poorly, so don't mind the bags under my eyes. But 2 videos, so enjoy watching it. And I really hope you guys like it. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and watch again next time. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye!